Hi, this is Emil. Okay, we want to get into the configuration parameters for your classified Redux component. Okay, this has to do with the latest version, 6.3, because it has changed slightly. So, what you want to do, of course, is get into your Joomla backend, go to Components, select Classified Redux, and select Configuration. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to work at the General tab. So we'll scroll this up slightly. Okay, the first item is auto-publish. Basically, do you require that the administrator has to validate the ads, or can it just be freely auto-published whenever a user posts their ad? Usually you want to set this to yes. If you want the administrator to have to always verify the ads, then set it to no. Okay, the next item, submission type. Visitors can submit ads three different ways. One, they can create a user account while posting an ad, or they're required to have registered prior to posting so that they can then submit ads, or you can actually allow visitors to submit ads without registration. Okay. The problem with that is that when a individual wants to submit an ad and they're not registered, they'll never be able to come back and edit those ads because there's no way to indicate who that ad belongs to. Okay. Next item is must log in to send a message. Basically, users, you want them to require to log in prior to sending a message, and the purpose of this is primarily to block spammers and robots. Okay, allow ads at root level. Normally, you want to say this not allowed. The only time you really want to say it's okay is you only have a couple of main categories. You don't have any real subcategories underneath them, so that basically everything will be put into the main categories only. So you want to then set this to allowed. Okay, number of ads by user. Basically, you can limit how many ads any one user can put in. A -1 indicates it's unlimited for anybody. Otherwise, put in a value anywhere from 1 to 20 or whatever you think is required to limit. If you set it to 0, then you don't want to do that because then nobody will be able to place any ads at all. Okay, new notification. Basically, setting this to yes will indicate that an email will be sent to reflect that a new ad was posted. And the email will be sent to the poster of the ad unless they don't have an email address associated. It'll also be sent to the administrator so that they get a copy of what the ad indicates. Okay, the other one would be update notification. Basically the same thing, but this is when an ad is updated by either the user or even by an administrator. Okay, both the user and the administrator will get a copy of those emails. Okay, include ad image when and you're going to notify somebody by email that an ad has been posted. You can indicate whether or not you want to include the first image of that ad so that it gives them an idea of what they've got. Okay. The next item here is profile display. Basically, this is set up for social networks such as Joom Social or Community Builder. If you are not going to have either one of those and you don't want to use it at all, just leave it at no. And basically, there will be some specific items that can be handled by the classified Redux so that when a user posts an ad, that information such as name, address, city, state, email, etc. is pre-filled into the ad that they're creating. If they select either Joom Social or Community Builder, they can actually set it up so that they can pull that information from those particular profiles. Okay. Next item is allow comments. If you're going to allow comments on each ad, either using Commento or JComments, then you can set this accordingly. If you're not going to use either one, just set it to no. If you don't have it loaded, then it sort of doesn't matter what you set it to because it'll never be seen. Okay, display RSS link. This is for RSS and Atom links so that if somebody wants to subscribe, they can now get complete links reflecting all the ads or just all the ads of a particular category, any new ads that are coming, or any new ads that are posted by a specific user. So that when a individual is perusing through the categories and the items available, they'll be able to set it up so that they can get an RSS feed. Okay, and then an RSS feed image. The default image, as you can see here, it's basically an animated GIF that can be changed by the user. And as they put in a new one and refresh and basically update the screen, that new item will show here for an example. If they don't type the information in correctly, then of course it's not going to show up. Basically, what you want to do is when you're going to put something in, and go into your menus, nope, your content and media manager, and that's how you can upload your images so that they can then be pulled in and used here. Okay, next item is the display menu. Basically, at the front of an ad, there's a small menu that is displayed when you have categories. Here, this is the menu it's referring to. When you have categories or listings, this menu will display at the top of those. If you don't want to use that, then you can just tell it no. And the reason you wouldn't want it is maybe you're going to either build it into your regular menu system, or you're going to pick up the Classified Redux menu module, which is free, and include that on your site so that somebody can actually see what the menu system looks like. Let's see, I should have one here. This is what the menu site will look like in a module position. It shows you categories, post an ad, profile, etc. You can list all ads from here, or you can select a category specifically and click on that to show that. Okay, next item is display search. This is set up, again, similar type thing where you'll have a search module that can be displayed here. If we go to list all ads, we'll be able to see the search module displayed here. This takes a little bit sometimes because I have a lot of picture ads that are going to be displayed. Okay, let's scroll this down. This is the search box. Okay, basically, if you want to have this search at the top of your lists, you can include it here so that somebody can do a quick search or click on advanced search, or you can tell it, no, you don't want that. Also, the display sort. You can indicate that you want that or not. This is the sort feature. That can be set up. In this case, it's got 4 different items. Date created is the default item. Then you can sort by city, by price, so that this information can be reordered according to one of those. Okay, then the next item is date format. You can set the date format, and there are a number of different formats here that basically follow the standard PHP formatting guideline, so that when the dates are displayed in ads and in listings, such as this, I have this set up so that it's month, day, and year. So you can select that here. It's already set up that way. You can change it as you please. Okay, and then warning background. This is basically, once in a while you'll have an item that will require a warning, such as if you chose to have visitors can submit an ad without registration, and somebody goes to post an ad and they're not registered, it's not going to show up here. It's because I was logged in as somebody. So let's go back here real quickly. And there. This is the kind of information that'll show up in this case, bold, warning a user that they can't log in. Can log in, but because they're not logged in and they're allowed to post an ad, they can get this warning message. Okay, that's it for the general tab. Go on to the next item, which would be the list tab. Thanks.